What is cracking out? Welcome back. This is Twilight Alpha, and we are returned. Well, the camera is really kind of. Hang on, let me. That's a little better. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day thus far. It is Tuesday. Let's see where we're at. It's been a minute since I have played this game. Why so serious, Lord? Is everything okay? My apologies, I was lost in thought. We were able to get you and Crow back. We've been recovering our comrades, one after another. But there's still the Ironbloods and Ouroboros to consider, as well as Zephyr and the Red Constellation. Can I really hope to stand up to those blocking our path? Do I have what it takes to serve as the heir to the Arside family in the Blade Master's stead? Thoughts like that have been weighing quite heavily on my mind as of late. Laura. My sword itself is in fine condition. If there is a problem, it must lie with me. I must further hone my abilities, should I wish to continue to serve as the Blade of Class 7. Looks like Laura's hit a bit of a dead end. Being the case... Yeah, sure. Right, maybe we could try there. Would you like to go down to the surface with me, Laura? Oh, whatever for. Your intention on polishing up your skills, and I know the place. Might help you shake off any stagnation you're feeling. Very well, I can't say no to you. So where is this place exactly? So if I recall correctly, we just saved Alphen and Toa from Craig the Red and Nineheart. During the course of their intel mission, Rena and Laura stopped on a certain island. Buronia, the same place you settled things with Crow. I had a feeling that's where they were going. Suppose this would make an ideal training spot. Yeah, and it's uninhabited too, so we don't have to worry about causing damage if we go all out. Trained alone in the mountains before, but having a whole island to myself will be new. Group B went back here when we were students. I doubt anyone will find us here. It's perfect. Now we should set up camp so we may begin. First, we need to establish a base camp, build a fire, and find a fresh water supply. Sounds good. Let's get to it. Wait, we're only gonna be here for what, a couple hours? They're training. No, it's a training trip. After pitching tents, finding water and food and water didn't take long. Every day we're fishing here. We're having a pig tonight. Thought we were having the fish. Preparations finished, they were able to devote themselves to improving their skills. Both of them were used to training in the great outdoors. They moved across the island, alternating spaces between individual practice and sparring matches. They started to lose track of time until eventually... Here comes the rain. Eesh, I could have sworn the forecast said it would stay dry. Maybe this is another side effect of the Great Twilight. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Perhaps. Submarines are always unpredictable. That is true. I can attest to that. Let's give it some time, and maybe it's over soon enough. Sure. Some time away to train is just what I needed. Concentrating on nothing but swinging my sword has done wonders for clearing my head. I doubt it will be this easy to overcome the uncertainty in my blade, though. Right. It's about about your dad? Yes. At the time, I truly believed I would black out momentarily. Felt so powerless. It was as if the ground had been pulled out from under me. The idea that I was only a burden to Emma and Gaius, that I could not save you or Milliam, was almost too much for me to bear. Laura. More than anything else, I despise myself for being so weak. As an Arside, my blade is meant to inspire and push others forward. But I was unable to do it. I couldn't even come close to my father's legacy. That's because you're still a child. I know how much Elisa and Eustace must have been suffering, but I couldn't do anything for them. Reen, I truly admire you for deciding to undergo the rivalries. Everyone in Class 7 is working so hard in their own way. Even Crow is breaking free of his own past. I am surrounded by people with so much determination. I feel like I'm the only one who isn't doing enough. Listen, that's how all of us feel. So much for being the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. I've only been riding the coattails of my father's renown all this time. Am I truly that weak? When I consider this, I only want to run and hide from it all. This must be what is causing my lack of resolve. I don't think so. Is that right? You know, Laura, you and I are quite alike. Huh? When I was being held in the workshop, I spent so much time cursing my own weakness. Everything had gone so wrong, and it felt like it was all my fault. But unlike you, Green. As a fellow practitioner of the blade, I've always kept close eye on you and your skills. Somewhere along the way, I noticed something odd, but I couldn't quite place what it was. Until now, that is. What do you mean? You're searching for a place to die, aren't you? Whoa, that's a big accusation to make. Oh, and I'm not even denying it. I know the Chancellor's heart beats in your chest, and that's what it is. And that is what's keeping this curse of the Empire alive. However, you are not like Crow. Once you die, you will not come back. Therefore, I must ask, why are you giving up so easily? If you won't answer, then let me see if I'm correct in my guess. Is it because you can't forgive yourself? The curse spreading through the continent, Melium's death, you blame yourself for all of it. Yep, the weight of guilt. Now you feel you don't deserve to live, and that dying will help in some way atone. Am I right? Yeah, something like that. No, it's exactly like that. What's the point in hiding it when you can read me like a book? Countless lives will be lost because of the war in the Great Twilight. None of this would be happening if I had been stronger, if I had realized what was going on sooner. Well, to be fair, you didn't have all the information. There's a lot of secrecy and crap going on. I wouldn't say I'm trying to throw my life away, it's more like looking for a way to make my death mean something. It's the best way I can put it. I thought so. Good. Slap him silly. This may sound strange, but I'm happy you told me. Now that I know what burdens you bear, my own issues seem petty in comparison. There is rage building up inside me that has cut through all the pain I was feeling from losing my father. I won't falter anymore. It's all so clear to me now. Laura. Wasn't expecting that.
And that should speak for itself. I'm no different than Elisa and Emma. Fee as well, I suspect.
No, Fee. Did I miss Emma's scene?
Though it may seem strange to hear me say it, I too have feelings like this. And when I'm with you, I can hardly contain them. The path of the sword has brought us together, and I'll do whatever I must in order to prevent that from changing.
Laura, thank you. I'll be a little better now. Out here I was thinking this trip was about me cheering you up. I guess the best either of us can do is accept our mistakes and try to get on with our lives. Yes, but not only us. Why else do people band together and encourage growth in one another? I will endeavor to not let this weakness of mine hold me back. You must do the same. I mean, you're still young, you've got room to improve. In time. There may be others you wish to be instead of me, but could we stay like this just a little longer? Of course. So, is she gonna kiss me again? Well, maybe, but it's not gonna show it one way or the other. We will never know. That was a pretty intense storm. And that wasn't the weather that was intense. That's not the storm that at least I'm talking about. Maybe Rain might be talking about the actual storm. Looks like we'll be able to train some more now. Yes. Are you alright? She's still red. It's alright. Don't tell me you're embarrassed now. What? Of course not. I'm surprised I could be so bold. I was impressive. Anyway, it's time to focus. We came to train, remember? I never knew Laura could be so cute. Alright. We'll train extra hard now to make up for lost time. Gotta get over our weaknesses and help each other grow, right? Indeed. Let's start. Yep, and still pink as ever. Green and Laura returned to camp for lunch, feeling refreshed and more relaxed than they had been. Another intense training session, and they returned to the ship. Shared a special moment with Laura. Almost a 5. Very close. I wonder if bond level 5. No, I don't know. I don't know if that means the second. So does the I've been wondering about that. If the second, I don't know if I've said this or not, but I'm wondering if the second scene that I pick will be the only one. Like if I pick 2 hearts with someone, will I not be able to pick 2 hearts with others? Like, for example, if y'all played Fire Emblem, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because once you get to, like the way it's set up that way basically, so that way if you get to a full S support, you're not going to be able to get to S with anybody else. It can't be. Well, it can't be, Machias. My dad just sent me an oral mail about the situation in Ordis. Certain someone was dispatched there recently by order of City Hall. Is some sort of issue with that? No, it's not a big deal really. It's just my dad's been kind of tough spot in Ordis with his partial demotion and all. It could get messy for him. All I can do is hope he keeps on fighting the good fight. I don't know the details, but he seems pretty worried about this. That in mind, Valmar can get us over to Ordis. Alright, so who can I do left? I can do... I've got 2. We'll do the deck. Huh, what's Altina doing out here? She must be pretty lost in thought if she hasn't even noticed me yet. That's a good point. Her people sensing skills are as good as mine. She's so focused in right now, but maybe I ought to check on her as an instructor. Alright, I better snap her out of Clem Soleus. Huh? Where are you going? Instructor Reen. Something to worry about. I have a few minor tasks that I need to take care of. You don't need to trouble yourself with everyone's private matters. Ooh, she's got an edge to her. Alright, so I'm guessing it has something to do with the Intel Division. Altina, wait! Where's she headed off to? I better go after her with Valmar. Oh, I'm following. Reen explained the situation to the others and began trying to figure out where Altina had gone. While researching using the terminal documents, she stumbled upon some disturbing information. About Ymir? Huh, it related to Reen's hometown. The government had a strategy in place to send the Imperial Defense Force to occupy this neutral region, capture the Baron and his wife, and draw Reen into the open. Oh. Today was the day this operation was scheduled to put into action. Class 7 immediately hurried to the Isengard mountain range. After hiding Valmar among the rocks and crags, Reen made for Ymir as fast as his legs would carry him. You don't have any other alternative vehicles besides Valmar? I feel that's kind of weird. We had the bikes. Why not grab a bike? Please, I can't be too late. Stop right there, brat. Uh-oh. Looks like Saltina's been spotted. Did she lose? Who would have thought a little kid could cause so much trouble? That black puppet. Wait, are you the Intelligence Division's Black Rabbit? Perfect, you can join the Baron until the Chevalier gets here. Yeah! Don't trouble yourself, I'm already here. Oh, and I'm going full force too. What the? And auto kill. Oh yeah, you done picked this fight with my students. You done picked a fight with me. Y'all done fucked up. Even the Zauber Soldat's? Impossible. Could it be him? No way. Take your hands off Altina. Instructor? Hey, put yourself together. We're the Imperial Defense Force, for crying out loud. Call for reinforcements. We'll surround him. Good luck trying. Sorry to break it to you, but they already left. Well, well, well. You. Scarecrow. The Ironbloods? What are you doing here? I was gonna ask you that. Ymir is neutral. We have a non-interference agreement. I applaud your passion for your work, but breaking that agreement by coming here isn't something we look kindly on. But we were just... Major, what about the Ashen Chevalier's actions at Ordis and the fortress? What are a few sacrifices if this means stopping him from stemming the war effort? Look, I didn't come here to talk military strategy. You're gonna leave the area immediately. I come straight from Old Blood and Iron himself. The Chancellor? Ooh. Osborne must not be happy. You heard the man. Withdraw. Huh. Well, I guess interference wasn't necessary. Sorry about that. Some of our troops have more enthusiasm than sense. I'll be making an example of them. No one will dare touch Ymir again. Ah. Lecter. What are you... Well then, see you around. Don't be too harsh on Black Rabbit, okay? She did this for your sake after all. Complete with backward wave. He doesn't change. I'm very sorry for acting so recklessly. I just wanted to help, and... Is he gonna hug her? Thank goodness you're alright. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't rush on your own. I won't be able to take it if I lose you too. Okay. Yeah, that's one rabbit down. We don't need to go losing a second one. Of course, I should have thought of that. Could have put him through the same pain he felt when he lost her. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything again. Okay, as long as you understand. Oof. You're okay. Everything's fine.
I can't carry on the way I have any longer. I need to change. I may need to do what Milliam did. No, that would cause him pain as well. I need to come up with a plan of my own. To protect him when and where he needs it most. What is this emotion I'm feeling? It feels somehow different from my connection to the others. Could this be what they call...
She doesn't know. Reen and Altina climbed back up to Valimar. They made it back to the Merkaba and reunited with their friends. Hey! Alright! Maximum bond! Woo! Alright, I've got one more, and we're gonna do... Oh, we'll go to the lounge. We'll, talk with Toa. Alright. Of course she's at a computer. Where else would she be? Oh, I mean, nice work earlier. Only because of you guys, Toa. Great job gathering all that intel. By the way, what's that O file on the screen? Well, you see, Elisa brought some data over to the Merkaba. They appear to be files she got from Ren, that girl in the burrow. Interesting. You mean Tita's Ren, right? The former enforcer? What kind of data did she give? I'm guessing O stands for Ouroboros. Well, remember about a month ago when the Liberal and Crossbell teams infiltrated Orca's tower together? Apparently they acquired some top-secret files full of confidential information. That might have some detailed records on exactly what happened in Heimdall back then. Right. Not to mention... Oh, this is when the Great Twilight started? Not to mention information on past incidents. Information that's not so well known. Problem is, the files are protected. They're not going to be easy to analyze. So the idea came up with dividing the files between us to decode eventually, or individually. That makes sense. Although the info would definitely be a huge help to us and allies. And I thought the same. That's why I decided to pitch in. I'm working on one of the files right now. Seems like I might be able to parse. I see. Those files are encrypted. The more shovels that work, the better, I imagine. Mind if I try and help too, Toa? There's enough computers for the both of us. Things should go faster if we divvy up the work. You don't have to do that, Reen. I know how busy you must be. I'll find the time to do everything on your own. It's a bad habit you're going to have to kick. Like I'm one to talk. I know a thing or two about using a computer. Tell me what part I should work on. Oh, Reen, you're the last person I want lecturing me about taking on too much. Oh, she called me out on it. Really, I appreciate the help. Go ahead and take a seat. Yep. Configuration is complete. Initializing automated analysis. Thanks, Reen. I'm all done setting on my end too. Now to integrate the tasks. Then we'll start to auto-logging the analysis results. Maybe I should go grab us something to drink. Could take a while. There. All it's left to do is wait until it finishes up. Nice work there, Toa. Here, I got this for you. Coffee. Oh, cocoa. Is that cocoa? Help yourself. I know it's one of your favorites. You're a treat then, huh? Thanks, Reen. You got black coffee for yourself, though? That's no fun. Oh, I'm drinking the coffee. Sorry, I'm not one for sugary drinks. What? Whatever. This feels like just like it did back at school, sitting around the student council room. You guys helping me out, me lending you a hand in return. Looks like it's happening all over again. I'm glad you're alright though. Aw, Reen, thanks. Still, we have a whole mountain's worth of problems left to go through. We still don't know where Elise is, or where the rest of the academy personnel at that. Sure, Angie is back, but George and Crow, no matter how cheerful he acts, he's... Toa. Okay, I'll stop. Been for a real hair ruffling if Crow heard me whining like this. I'm sure Angie would just take that as a chance to start rubbing herself against me. And now that image is in my head. Thanks, Toa. I appreciate it. I think that might end up happening anyway. I mean, I'm not wrong. You're telling me. Those two are just the same as ever, huh? I bet George is too. Somewhere way deep down. Oh, is it done? I think it's done. Now I have to check the logs. I'll help. Let's split it up. Working together, they finished piecing together the fragments of the secret document. The resulting information regarded an incident from 17 years ago. Though unrelated to the present situation, it was nevertheless a startling and unexpected development. So what's this about? Some previously unknown information about an airship incident from 17 years ago. Really? An airship? It had airships 17 years ago? So it only would have been about half that at max since the Courageous. I'm trying to think if I remember them mentioning airships at all. Maybe not. Or maybe they are, I don't remember it. I can't think of it. With the eternal ship that ran between Crossbell and Haliask up in Northumbria. There was a problem with the orbital engine. Everyone on board died in the resulting crash. Jeez. Oh, wait, there was no accident. It was an attack. One resulting from the secret battle between the Erebonian and Calvardian intelligence divisions. Most of the passengers were Crossbellan citizens, and the whole event became an indirect cause of Crossbell's bid for independence 2 years. So that's why they declared themselves separate. But there were a few Erebonian citizens aboard. I see, like your parents. They were on their way home from attending an academic conference as a political science and economic specialist. So that's what happened to her parents. Right, I was pretty young then, so my memories are very faint. My grandfather told me the conference was about seeking out possible methods of economic revitalization for Northumbria. Toa. And of course, people across Bell were livid, but they never paid any real mind compared to the major powers whose squabbles they'd gotten caught up in. I feel like now I'm only getting a real sense of how outrageous all this was. Toa. Even if these events of the past invariably changed the situation we found ourselves in today. That goes for this incident, and for Hamel too. Sure, the Empire's curse may be the underlying cause, but that cause is nothing without people to act upon it. That's why we can't afford to look away. We have to face what lies ahead of us. You're right, Toa, but even so,
Thanks so much for your help, Reen. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now then, let's get all this analysis data sent over to the other teams.
Looks like she's fired up. Yeah, let's. Guess I should let her be for the time being. Still, if this keeps up... Alright, ooh, level 4. Oh yeah. Alright, that's all the points I can do. Doing some practice. Her moments felt really natural. Yeah, it surprised even me, to be honest. But I guess that's to be expected after happening cross swords with Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. Being able to hold my ground against one of Mueller's sworn friends was a big moment for me. I can imagine. Looks like we'll have to thank the Lieutenant Colonel and General for that sometime. Definitely. But maybe not quite yet. Yeah, things are still a little bit, fuzzy due to political issues. I imagine Prince Frederick also isn't steadily improving his skills. We haven't seen him in a while. Maybe I should start searching about that thing Uncle Zex told me about. Oh, well, hunting the thing was gonna be the bonding point, but I missed out on it, so maybe next time. How are we in terms of stats? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, we have quests to uphold. The hotel, I guess, in St. Ark Cathedral Square. Yeah, we'll head there now. So it's gonna be upstairs on the back. What am I going to do, my precious children? Insert her, do you think? Yeah, it looks like she's the one who placed a semi-require request at the guild. Since you wanted someone from Crossbell to hear her out, right? In that case, you'll not be able to remove Yuna for some time. Okay, so we have to finish the quest first. Excuse me, but Yuna asked about the request from the guild. Oh yes, that's me. I put in that request without hoping for much, but maybe this is Adios' guidance, Are you also from Crossbell? Yep, but I'm here for the moment. Does that mean you're from Crossbell too? Oh yes, I live in the residential district. This is just wonderful. I was so discouraged so being far from home. I can't just go home without the children. Children? It says in the order that you lost something precious? Yes, they're very precious. Oh, excuse me. The Rosenberg dolls? Yes, of course we have. They're created by a master craftsman of unparalleled skill in a workshop in Crossbell. As such, they're worth tens of thousands of mira. Whoa. Wow. I've never heard of them. Whoa, you know a lot about them, Muse. I've only ever seen them in store windows. Yeah, she has have the money. You'd have to be super rich if they're tens of thousands a piece. They can actually range from tens of thousands to even millions. Sweet merciful heaven. These modern times they most certainly are. My late husband and I adored children, but had none of our own. We ended up opening those three into our home instead. You have three of them? I brought them with me on my trip so I wouldn't be lonely. But, oh no. Are you okay? Please calm down. Guess that her loved children are gone missing. I don't believe they were merely misplaced. This was left on the table following the disappearance. Oh, are you kidding me? Freaking LeBlanc. That jerk. So that's what happened. I heard about this from someone in the special support section. That's right, Phantom Thief B. This is the same card he left at all the crimes he'd committed across the continent. May I take a look? Of course, I have no idea what happened. Yeah, we've been chasing him a few times. Taking custody of your three children. You ought to start by relying on the guild. Heck, okay, so that's why she put the request in. The location of the first. In the old town, there are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. This is one of his riddles. It's him for sure. It's as the rumors say. We need to investigate quickly. Can we take this card? Of course, just please help me. I want Iris, Shauna, and Ken back home safe and sound. Didn't Phantom Thief B help you in Crossbell? Yeah, but he might have just been going along with one of Ren's kids' decisions.
Think of my assistance. As my grand return to the stage, I was so rudely forced off of.
Rudely forced off.
As well as a gift in memory of my most worthy rival, the debaucherous prince.
So apparently he wasn't too thrilled. Maybe he wasn't too thrilled. At least does Oliver the courtesy of respecting him. So that's something. I think he was being sincere. Indeed, I've heard a little bit about her personality from Vita. This modus operandi doesn't fit with that. I agree. The old Class 7 went up against him several times when we were students. I don't remember him doing something as awful as stealing what's essentially an old lady's only family. Either way, this is totally a written challenge for all of us. We're going to have to go along with it for now. But a crime's a crime. Justice will be served. In the old town, there are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. The old town? St. Ark? Old town, close sibling. I can think of a few candidates. Probably safe to exclude the eastern half of the Empire and Crossbell, yeah. If there are any places nearby that match the description, we should go and look. Okay. pawn, maybe? Could the siblings be the towers?
It's my turn!
Move.
All right.
No. Old town, the two siblings. The top floor of their dwelling. Oh, why am I so yawning? Excuse me. I don't suppose I can wander up here, right? Oh, I totally can. Wait, really? I can? Oh, that was... Alright. I was fully expected to say, no, get out of here. Well, now I'm curious. Can I go back over here yet? Alright, so I can go to the Marquis Mansion. Who's here? Really? I can play Blade against Ballad? Ha! That's hilarious. The door is locked. Alright. Yes, to the entrance hall. I don't know why I find that quite impressive. Mostly satisfying. Of course, I guess, I mean, the fact of the matter is that Ballad's not really a threat anymore. He's been relegated to puppet to figure status. At best. Have I done the... Oh, let's see. I don't know. Petty estate, farm. Alistair, maybe? Didn't mention siblings. What's this? This trunk feels so out of place. Yes, I agree. A black leather trunk with a gold rose? Instructor, is it possible? Right, we should ask Tilly if we can check it out. Might be a good idea to call our brother Kai as well. Yeah. Oh, look, it's so cute. Oh, I thought that was a body for a second. It's quite an exquisite doll, isn't it? Well, Yuna, is this the one we're looking for? Definitely. I might have only seen them in stores, but I know a Rosenberg doll when I see one. On the names on the tag is Care. That's not what we heard earlier, is it? Seems like we have the next note, too. We're about to the second. A road to a village that vanished from the map. Explore the Garden of Constellation. Oh, this is Hamill. Isn't that... has to be this is the Phantom Thief B's card. Kai, Tilia, I need to apologize for getting you caught up in all this. It's okay. It was a little unnerving to find out someone put this here, right? Especially considering Tilia was here by herself. What if something had happened? I'm just fine, Kai. Stop worrying. The doll's pretty cute. Looks kinda sad, doesn't it? The owner must miss it. Please make sure you give it back to them, okay? You got it. Suppose we'll take custody of this trunk and all. At least he put it in the trunk. Like, that's why I was worried he's just gonna leave some valuable doll just out in the open randomly. get damaged. I don't know what he was thinking leaving it here. Agreed, it does seem a poor choice. What about the next card? A road to the village that vanished from the map. It's Hamel. Garden of Consolation. So, my guess is the graveyard. A couple places I could think of. The main point is a village that vanished from the map. It can't be this place. The road and Garden of Consolation must be hints. Okay, let's get looking. The first doll, Char. Oh, trial test. Meh. Oh, that's Markaba. Raquel. Where's the off-road? Was it West Lemare? No. Sutherland? No. Ortagaria Road? Panel, there we go. That one's pretty obvious. God, yeah, even the music is depressing. In a good kind of way, though. If such a thing is possible. I guess it's good in that it's fitting, you know? So we're stuck in the ground. Yes, I can see that. Well, it's not here. Maybe it's out front. Yep, I was right. But again, if you're paying attention at all, you should have been able to tell it's pretty obvious. I'm gonna farm this guy's... Yeah, that stuff. Unless it might be a monster. It's entirely possible. Nope, that's the trunk. There it is. So what's the road to Hamel after all? A village that vanished from the map and a garden of consolation. Yeah, it's a shame how the lilies are being swallowed up by all the black Pleroma grass, though. Anyway, let's check inside the case. Yeah, I figured it was either that or it was the garden, or the grave. This one a boy? Or perhaps a boyish girl? The tag says his name is Cannon. It's got one of those cards. This should be the last one. Location of the third. The depths of the beginnings and the shadows of the flames trial. The depths of beginnings. The bar was really raised for this one. No ideas off the bat, huh? Give me a minute. I might be able to think of something. Thanks, Yuna. I never thought they'd actually hide it in Hamel. Yes, especially when one considers what happened before. This is it. We're going to find the last doll and teach whoever sold them a lesson. Alright, second doll has been found. Let's do... Let's see it again. The depths of beginnings and the shadows of the flames trial. Flames trial. Ironia, maybe? Soul Shrine? No, it's not here. Oh, there are points of interest, though. That's interesting. Have I collected them already?
Here to make a report?
Great work, everyone!
I haven't
Best of luck
completed
on your
anything. That's funny.
Let's check. Wow, you got so many!
I'm not sure what this is. To be honest, 20%, that's all? Damn. I don't know what these reports are.
I'll take a look. I'll take
Yeah, I don't know how to achieve these. Do I have anyone? Yeah, I've beaten everybody. Alright, cool. I wonder, maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure what these stars are. I'm guessing... The island's abandoned, so it's not going to be people. But I'm wondering if it's a landscape photo? Well, I don't have access to horses or anything. That's unfortunate. I do have a ladder, though.
Gotcha.
What a
Oh, this one.
passionate foe!
Oh, I can fight this guy. He didn't run. Alright, let's fight him. Ooh, I have a death attack coming up. That's fun.
I'm going!
Death blow is 20%, so I'm probably not gonna... 80%. Yeah, sure. Ooh,
Let's
combo.
go! All at once!
Got it. I hear you.
Leave it to me!
Yeah. Wait, I killed them all? Damn, what
This
was
is the power of love!
I was not expecting to kill them all. Ooh, guys level.
I need to keep getting better.
104. Nice. Gale Storm 2. A blessed gale blows through, purifying foes with holy power. Oh, that's a line. Nice. Turbulence 2. Releases tremendous energy from a spinning spear. It's a large area. A large area. 100% to impede and 60% to blind. Good stuff. And now I'm out of points. I overestimated them entirely. I figured that they would be able to take that, and they could not. So, do I go to the left or to the right? I guess I'll go this way. What about this guy? Is he scared of me?
Gotcha.
That would be a yes. Wait. Oh. There we go. Is it a... No? Yeah, let's say we should go past the water. Go down, and then we gotta go up. Ooh. I'm gonna take it. Whatever it is, it's mine now. Oh, this guy noticed me. Well, I'm gonna off him. No challenge at all. Not that I'm complaining. Because I've been a pain in the ass early game. Hold still, I'm trying to kill you. Listen. Alright, you know what?
It's my turn! There!
There.
I'm up.
Actually,
I'm going.
gonna swap to Muse, I think, because she can shoot from a distance. Oh yeah, there's that that relief sculpture. Where's the stone? There it is. It's a stone ladder. Apparently I can't swap characters while climbing. That's interesting. But I guess that makes sense. So this is... I still want... There's one in Nord too. I don't feel anything from Baronia's Guardian, but it's an impressive sight. Now would be a good time for a photo, yep. As I thought. So I guess it's just an actual... Good, I'll send it to Rex when I have a chance. I love that the jar respawned. That's funny. I got a ruby egg. Is there... I guess there's nothing else up here? Still out... I guess I can't quite accept the fact that there's... Oh, there's a chest! I did not see that coming. Oh yeah, that's the sigil from before. Yeah, I remember that. It's, Uses and Machias. Well, I've got access to it now, so even if it's closed, I should, at least in theory... Wait, can I not? Oh, jump!
Moving out.
Apparently I don't have the means to jump down. That or it's too high. Man, back in my day, you could jump from those ladder spots. That or they might be... I'm guessing they're too tall. I don't know what else would... Because this game has had it... This franchise has had it before. Like, where you can just jump down from tall spots.
It's big. Let's be careful.
But... that'd be too big. Hey, loser. Surprise, motherfucker. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it after this. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call it a bit early today. Regrettable though it is. Oh, here it is. Oh, it must be another... What the?
Looks like a real tough one.
Alright, we're gonna call it now then. I think I'm gonna shut it down because it's a cryptid. That's gonna take a minute. But I do appreciate you guys lurking and chilling as usual. I should be back tomorrow. That's the goal, at least. But until then, I've been Twilight Alpha, and I'll see you then. I'm out.